welcome back to my channel one more time. Yes, this is Nathaniel, and just want to say bless, 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 bless. All who are out there, be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. I'm in Ocala, Florida, and Ocala is a beautiful city, beautiful place. I'm on 27th Avenue. I mean, US 27. Yeah, that's it. US 27. I want you to come along with me as I travel along these roads. Today I have a topic, and this topic is the continuation of relationship. The question is, what caused a relationship to go sour? Or what caused a relationship to end? What is the problem? Why people do not live out their relationship? Why they do not live the relationship the way it's supposed to go? It's a question. Well, I have a few things that I want to talk about the relationship of people and why the relationship failed. Number one, relationship can continue for longevity if you really want it to. I'm going to talk about 5 things that I realized that causes relationship to fail, and why relationship continue to strive, or why is it failed? Why did it fail? First thing I want to say with a failed relationship is that when one is ignorant, and the word ignorant can be you know nothing, you have no information, that can cause problem. If you know how to live with one another in peace, harmony, you can live. You can have a good relationship. If you understand that a relationship means that you relate with one another with positiveness, strength in mindset, emotional strength, spiritual strength, you can have a good relationship. It takes two people, two persons to come together with one mindset, one desire, one determination to carry out this relationship, to live this relationship. So I would say, excuse the charm and my car. I don't know why it's charming, but something causing it to be charming, and I hope that I'll find what it is in due time. So anyway, back to the relationship. Relate to one another with dignity, ethical, morally, and find that if you do that, respect one another, you will find that your relationship should continue on an upward state of mind, not a downward. One thing I want to say is that when you get into a relationship, you must realize that the relationship, it takes patience, courage, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And when it comes to wisdom, you must have some wise head, a wise mindset, knowing how to. Don't carry yourself with this negative. Get positiveness in it. The other thing that I want to say is that number one is that a relationship needs an understanding. To understand the gender, understand how a woman think, understand how the male think and how female think. Because if you know how a female think and you know how a male think, then there are things that you would not do that causes the other party to act differently or act foolishly or act whatever. When you understand a person, you will have patience with them. When you understand a person, you will let your guard down to where you can trust them. If I can't trust you, I don't have any confidence in you, that means we cannot walk. If two cannot agree, they cannot walk. You have to be agreement have to be there. So I would say, number one, learn to disagree, to agree. Learn to agree when there is a disagreement. Learn how to monitor one another status of life. I'm monitoring you, see how you're moving, and I can say, okay, I can put up with this. And if I can't put up with it, I can able to talk my way through it by adjusting my feeling and the other person adjust their feelings. Because this is where it takes two mature persons who are willing to say, I will compromise on this and I will compromise on that. I will forgive you for this and you will forgive me for this. It takes forgiveness in relationship. A lot of forgiveness. So, what I would say is that just know who you are. Find out from the person what is their takes on life and work together. When you work together through difficult times, you can bring it to an order. The other thing that I want to say, number two, is that relationship take patience. Lots of patience. And because it takes a lot of patience, you will have to give up some things. And you will do well. Because it's not every